Hey. Hey. I see an annoying girl running to me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but it just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fanta. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. I'm so lonely. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We walk across the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Fanta, have you decided on a club yet? Club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free times on game and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. That's very nice of you. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yep, I guess I'll promise you that. Yippee. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Do not go to that whack ass club. Jesus Christ, there's gonna be sweaty ass guys. Hello? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I can't. This is giving me AIDS. It's Loki turn. Ha! The name of the game. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She was inherited the title, vice president. This is so much reading, it's really getting that's the only reason I played this game, really. Is second reason. First reason, I saw anime females, and you know that just reeled me in. But yeah, minus that, I need to up my reading skills, so this will be helpful, I guess. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have it all planned out. Or to have planned out all of this. I allow a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go. Keep checking over my shoulder. Making sure no one walks in my room, you know. Kind of like FNAF 4. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being genuinely used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. The voice acting skills are going to come in clutch. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. My name's Lantafad. It's nice to meet you, but it's even better to meet me. Now, I'm about to spice up this entire literature club. You meet me in the dining hall. What am I on about? Fanta, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, fair enough. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's possibly a first year. Probably. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Fanta. I don't think we've met. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. That's not all true. You see, I put all of my points into charisma. Maybe we can get somewhere with that. Charisma and luck, he said. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this room? Don't worry, teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yori is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yori looks away. I mean, that, you know... I believe you. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. That is very true. As a British fellow, you know I gotta enjoy a cup of tea or two. That's gotta be French or something, club. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Oh, okay. So if I just right click, then it just gets rid of everything. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we all graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. God damn. It's like my virgin levels over 9,000 playing this game. Just skyrocket out the roof. There's a fat hole in my ceiling just from the bar. Just skyrockets right straight through. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Fanta, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Have you read a book called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Heat. That's all I'm saying. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Hell, I can't come over to your house and we can read together, baby girl. Okay, it's not that funny, bro. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Whoa, what are you implying? What are you? It's not that funny, but I'm just tweaking out to myself. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, like Berserk. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her head lights up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I keep clicking right click on accident. Let me just move my finger down there. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. I like Silent Hill or 2. I like my psychological horror. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I agree. That's pretty good. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's what I'm talking about. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Read it today. It's a beautiful book. Well, no, it's not beautiful. It's kind of terrifying. Should I play it? I might play it. That might be the next gameplay. Not a lot of people have played that. Okay, I'll stop. I read a horror book once. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Have you read it before? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Well, it turns out that I am a rock. Because I'm built like a rock. The Rock, in fact. You know what they call me? A rock and a hard place. I am both of them simultaneously because I'm so hench and evil. What am I on about? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes. Your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Siri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. What's going on here? I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I'm gonna go eat 1 second. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I just conflicted with all my voices. I just like unimmersed and forgot all the voices. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a lot more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Fanta? Monika smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one more problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Fanta. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? What if... That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really came by for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Dan... My voice is getting a little crispy. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Fanta, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Fanta, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Hey, that's the plan. I just need to make more of my circumstances. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing a poem? I spy with my little eye. 4 girls. Okay. After image. Infinity. Tenacious. I like tenacious. Intellectual, sadness, vicious, landscape hurt, sticky, calm, dream. Prayer. Suicide. That is awful. That's awful. Lying. Fantasy. Ambient. Heaven sent. chocolate. Marshmallow. Insight. Eternity. Imagination. Papa. Kid. Ooh. This whole gameplay is gonna be me tweaking. This whole gameplay is gonna be me tweaking. Infallible. Doki Doki. Horror. Massacre. I'm not talking none. I'm not talking power drill. Hi again, Fanta. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Oh, nah. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fanta. I hope this isn't too overwhelming and of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any of that slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join the club last year, any clubs this year. And last year too. I didn't know you planned to just come here and hang out. I don't know if you plan to just come and hang here or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fanta always brings his best as long as he's having fun. Gives it his best as long as I'm messing up with my reading. Okay, from here on out, no more spelling mistakes. Reading mistakes. He helps me when he's busy. Oh my days. The sentence after I just said. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. That is something I would do actually. I can't sit and withstand a messy room. It just annoys me. And you almost set your house on fire once. Damn. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? We're good friends, but I'm still open for a relationship. I might be a little jealous. Whoa! How come? You and Fanta can become good friends too. Wink wink. Wingman of the century? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put onto me. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Oh, that's me speaking. My bad. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Why don't we say that out loud? She even picked me out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off in some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Who are we gonna hang out with then? I'm really curious to talk with Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'd feel bad from distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of a glimpse of her cover from on the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. So Yuri's the obvious one that I'm gonna go with at this point. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. She wants to read it with me? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Huh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay, that sounds alright, I guess. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sisters. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fanta? No, it's not that. I enjoy myself a little horror experience. Don't at me. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those type of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that, those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants you to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy. Damn! That they believe in. The voice crack. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I am rambling, aren't I? A tad bit, yeah? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Jesus Christ. Oh, so much reading. Thank you. Yippee. I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something very strange. And please stop me if I talk too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. And this club is about reading. So, it's the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's literally what I just said. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yes, sir. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Well, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not even looking at her own book. I glance over. She looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Hey, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. My character's got that charisma. He put his points into charisma as well. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh, that's 7th base. Touching shoulders. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Ooh, wait. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Whoa, why did I make that noise though? I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer and together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. I know it's distracting me. I know. Okay, I must have done drugs or something. Unknowingly. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, she's looking at me. Oh. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Ooh! I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me to turn if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it in by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning a page also almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh! My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Damn! Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Why am I reading it like that? That's my voice? What? You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid something will go wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. That was fun. Me and Yuri are definitely gonna be BFGF after this. Whoa, we just called Yuri cute though. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Maybe. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I read it with you? I guess I don't much have a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Then we have a book stop, a book left, whatever those things are called. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? You know I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Writing a poem isn't even that embarrassing though. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Monica is just perfect, isn't she? That's what I don't like, she's too perfect. It's a bit strange. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's speak to Natsuki. We haven't spoken to her. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. I'm not talking that weed. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe on the bottom. The bottom. Why do I keep doing that? Why is that the main thing that I'm doing this episode? I'm just tweaking. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, and horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. People can try, but that's about it. That's kind of depressing. That's kind of beautiful though, I like that. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it, I do like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in this high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits your head. It hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that part. I like the ending. Humans can try, and that's about it. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. How old is she, bro? How old is she? Baby girl, Sayori, what is up? This is a really good poem, Fanta. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest. Okay, I was just making sure I was recording still. My bad. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. What the? Don't do that again, Microsoft. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like you said before, Fanta. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know. Trying new things, like this for other people. That's something that only really good people can do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Sayori is a good option as well. A good option for the future, for the long term. Knowing how much this meant to her and all. I think we gotta stick with Sayori. Yori's cool. Natsuki's cool. I don't know how old she is, so she's only cool as a friend cool. And Monica is pretty strange, but she's alright as well. She's just a perfect person. Perfect Peter. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, if I'm gonna hold you onto that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish for away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The ending's fire. I like that. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yeah or no question. Yeah or no? Yes or no? What, bro? What, bro? Why is my reading so ass? Yo, what's up, yo, Ree? What is up, yo, Ree? Good lord. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I don't know why you're tweaking out. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. The end result is that the both expressiveness and whatever the fuck is weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Yo, can I just get like, oh, for a first time, that was actually pretty good. You can actually get somewhere far in life. That's actually very, very good. Why you have to break down my entire poem? Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time to, yeah, okay. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Why you apologizing to me? I didn't. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I like how the music changes for each person, fitting their attitude and demeanor and all that. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last get to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light tickles. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. Don't really know what that means. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. It's very good, it's just that it's like Shakespeare wrote it and I can't read that. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That is fair enough, it's just that I'm a bit mentally ill. Well, I just don't read script very often. Where? I'm not even. If I mess up, I mess up. It is how it is. I'm not gonna. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not all. I'm really glad you like it. I'm really glad that... Hello, Monica. Hi, Fanta. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fanta. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Moam. I was about to say Moam. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Fanta. I was going, my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of thing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourselves to write Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. What was that? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not that good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackles protrudes. The noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's not too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he was on the other side looking in. What? So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of art style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it has some kind of epiphany. I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never really make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Okay, bro. She thinks she's Omo Chow or something? What is this? Thanks for listening. Okay. Make my mic closer to me. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my own mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. This is our first day. Why are my characters so stressed out? I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem bike, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem back to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolisms or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fanta did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fanta liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that Fanta appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fanta started showing up. Whoa! Tweakazoid? You took it like 7 steps further than it needed to go. This is about books. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as they noticed I was standing there. Fanta, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Fanta. Don't involve me. Don't involve me. Wait. There's a reason so many deep and expressive words. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only most unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fanta? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Sayori, pull up. Natsuki. What? I said help me, Sayori. What? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to you. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Fanta? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to try and interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Oh, that's out of order. That's out of order. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing, but can give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Wow. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful. Let's go. Yes, sir. Sayori, we love her. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president. I whispered to... Oh, that's me whispering to her. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be airheaded, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Fanta, how about you? Yeah, I'd say about the same. It was a neat thing to try out talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means at least I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Okay, so now I know what everyone likes. I get to impress one person. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Fanta, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing kinda happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fanta, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Listen, we got baby girl here. She's the only one we need. It's fine. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, day 3. Time to make our poem here. I just accidentally... Okay, my bad. We're gonna make Sayori happy with this one. After image. Embrace. Poof. Extraordinary. Hair. Anxiety. Jump. I hate strawberry. Marshmallow. Aura. Papa. Fireflies. Do you like airplanes and the shooting stars? And dance. Hell yeah. And memories. Me and Sayori locked in. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here in the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Fanta. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club. You being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things for you anyway. Let's just skip forward until something interesting happens. Yori, what does your whack ass want? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason we most have common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Like, I'm really just want to chill and get this stuff done for the festival. I don't know why you. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Do you trust me? I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, sure. I am too. After that exchange, I went way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Bro, we have Sayori. We've already established that. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Let's go. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. Sorry, I just ate. I'm not trying to throw up on my mic by talking too much. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left early. She left club early the other day. Yeah, what's that about? Can we go see her? She said she was sick. I don't believe none of that. She was tweaking. My character's dense as hell. Doesn't know a single thing. But I've been getting worried about her in the back of my mind. In the back of my mind. You die. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, yeah, they would definitely... Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? No, bro. Go to her house. I decided to visit Sayori's house before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hey! You okay? Sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Got a big cow, big angry bird. I like that. There's a minute of silence between us. She clearly likes us. I should have pulled up to her house. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not really much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but I've got other things on my mind, you know? Wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time that we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That is true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. That hurt. That hurt for her to say, bro. She doesn't want that. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is very uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Fanta. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my why, yo? You tweaking? If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. Maybe I want to be. Maybe I want to be thinking about you. You never know. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Nice outfit. I think that's why the world decides to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What? Don't laugh after saying that. Sayori. Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What are you tweaking? Yeah, are you listening to yourself right now? 'Cause you sound dopey. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about you. It's not you. Sorry gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Fanta. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Fanta? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Damn. I feel that. That's horrid, bro. Are you just gonna say that? Well, look, this is awful. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Oh, shit, yeah. Damn. Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Saori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me so badly to not? Do you just not think about her? Why Saori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as yet. Why would my character say that? You're just making it worse? Jesus Christ, this ain't me. This is not me, bro. Disassociate this name from me. I'm not involved with this guy. He's brain dead? Because if I had knew, I would have done anything I could to support you. That's what people don't understand. People with depression, it's hard to help them. Because they just don't want anything. But maybe we can heal her. Maybe we can. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. No, you don't understand it at all, Phantom. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to try and make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Damn. Okay, you're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Saori. Well, I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Fanta. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Don't say that. That's awful, man. That's bad. Tears streaked down Saori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Saori's shoulders. This time I pull it into a tight embrace. Fanta, Saori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fanta? Saori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Saori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Fanta, Saori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Saori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fanta. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Saori lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Suri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for me to meet up Yuri at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yeah, I understand. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow then. Alright. Look forward to it. That was just sad, man. The fuck? I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over to you. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Don't play this happy ass music like this is cold. Yuri? Oh my god. Oh no way, yeah. Thank goodness. Goodness gracious. What am I on about? You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have, texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should have been common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. Okay, just making sure there's nothing in here. Okay. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure you'll be fine. Take Yuri to my room. This is the crib. It's very bland. Got the PC next to me. This is where I'm recording Doki Literature Club. I have a small YouTube channel. 400 subscribers, almost. It's so clean. Yeah, I know. I'm just a clean master, Cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. It's just manners, really. No. Be very embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Okay, that would have made it even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a drawing of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. Just don't be grabbing my drawers and that. It's a bit weird. There's some weird stuff in there you don't know. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Okay. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Are you an android? Why are you speaking like that? Mood lighting and aromatic therapy candles. Oh, wow. Didn't know you plan on taking that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for that, cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It means you're passionate, I guess. Something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yep, no need to be so anxious. Stop tweaking. You can relax a bit. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. Oh, what do you mean by that? I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Rummages through a bag, pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. Whoa! What is that? Did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be pretty neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It used to be one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Oh, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is the jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe. Is this the romance one? Are you trying to witchcraft me? I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Whoa, it enhances your emotions. Yeah, literally. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. See, I told you. She's trying to get us. She's trying to witchcraft us. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri gently smiles, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. You will need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of any of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Good lord. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Fanta. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Why does she just have a pocket knife? Tweaking. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intense pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think this is weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Can you just tell me? To each of their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. I just told you. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. That's how it is. Knives are cool. I'm into knives too. CSGO. Haha. Waste your money. Gamble all your money. They're just so pretty. I can't help it.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it like Clown's knife off DVD? She got that Clown's knife off DVD. Someone lock her ass up.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Fanta, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp, to be honest with you. I barely even touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper.
Why? I don't want to be in a room with you if you've got a knife and you're talking about it can cut through skin like paper.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a close look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Pause? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head. Her face is burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird. It took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Nah, she's trying to indicate something to us. Do it again. Cut the other fingers. Cut the other fingers and say, do it again. Get back to it. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
Huh?
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this from this the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be the stupidest thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. What is going on?
Fanta, did you really just do that?
You did it to me first. I mean, what? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Fanta.
Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. Here's a tiny cut. Like it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking. Coming up with this, Yuri?
Oh, thanks. It's just something that I saw online, really.
That's plagiarism.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, okay, that's right. One of the items Yuri did ask me to buy was a kind of watercolor paint tablet.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to each put the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring them back into my room.
Yuri?
Yes? I come in and Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back. Is she cutting herself in my goddamn room? She's been focusing on her hands a lot. I was thinking about it in my head, but I was like, nah, I'm just tweaking. She's got a sharp knife. She's messing with her wrists. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? She likes it. She's weird with it. No. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the border, starting with the colours of us for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be a fun surprise to you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. We're rolling out the banner. Yuri and I kneel opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of paint of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide while we paint. It kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with the water drops feels like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel the same way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if you don't talk much. Just having friends next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that all it takes for me is to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel the way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. My bad. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. You just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. The droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Face? I was about to say face, with a T and a H. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I'll rush out and fetch a small towel and then dampen it with hot water. I return to the room and kneel back in front of her. Whoa. Is she good? Pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. There's something wrong, her eyes closed. That's the first bit of animation we've seen. That's weird. It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I don't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Whoa! Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Okay. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. And it's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil, giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. That was cold though. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. Yep. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. That was nice. I see. I am too. We can watch a little TV or something if you want. We can just chill. Bed's right there, that's all I'm saying.
I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait longer.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this will be the last time that this can happen. Alright, once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need to bring tomorrow.
I will. Oh then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
I'm yawning, my bad. Please don't cut yourself in my room again, Yuri. It's a bit weird. I just say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Yeah, you can come over, we can go over to your house, we can chill. Whenever you want, you can come over, we could just go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot, you don't like to go out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Jesus Christ, we have a alliteration right there. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Fanta.
Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. Jesus.
I kinda like that about you.
Where's the music? How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get the chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Huh? Oh, God. Bro. Bro. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Yuri by her toe. If she's girls, let her go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mo. Mo, 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 mo. Sayori only. Hi, Fanta. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Fanta. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Jesus Christ. Sayori? Sayori waves goodbye to her. Now we're going to be alone and it's going to be awkward and weird. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, what are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends.
It's all that matters to me. Tears start to flow down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me.
Why am I feeling this way, Fanta?
I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's pounding? My heart is splitting in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Jesus Christ, man. Sayori, don't say that. Come on.
It's true, Fanta. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Did Monica tell you to disappear? Monica's getting laid out next time I see her? She on about? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you isn't a burden on my mind that's making it that your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Fanta. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might make you more like me. Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fanta, I like you so much that I want to die. Jesus. How do I respond to that now? That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't need you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. I love you. I do? I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we're continuing like this every day, with you by my side. Then I'll know we'll both be happy. Fanta. Let's go. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Fanta, is this really okay? Yeah. This is not me. This is not my hair. But yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Fanta. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I felt Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain cloud go away? There's no going away at all, Fanta. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to be better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that means the festival tomorrow is our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Fanta? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I really don't understand what Sayori meant like that. Are you saying that this is making you feel really sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thumbs when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if if I should be doing something more or something different. Nope, this is a good choice. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the same way they were. Is this what Sayori meant by not wanting anything else to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house and waking her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. The banner Yori and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I feel probably the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited about this to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yori at the festival. And Yori. No, only Sayori. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great, too. Monica's about to catch an uppercut? Don't try it. I don't care. Fanta, you're really the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Yori would be here by now. What'd you tell Sayori? Yo, G checker, bro. What do you mean? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared. that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poet online and thought that Monica would like it and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Overslept again, bro. We know what's wrong with her. You think that on days this important, she'll try a little harder. Is my character stupid? Yeah, what are you on about? This is not my character. I've told you this is not my character because he's brain dead. And suddenly feeling awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, it's not. I only said that because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and woke her up after all. Yes? You should take a little responsibility for her, Fanta. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? How do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. What? What? Was that mean? Were you just staring at me? Disgusting creature. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. No, don't interact with this woman. She's tweaking. There's something wrong with her. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one that she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. What? That actually scared me. Get out before. But I know what's best for you. Get out my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out my head. I show how much I love you. Get out my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Everything she said to me. Monica said something to Sayori. Monica said something to Sayori. Bro, that actually sent that's nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh, I'm stressed. What was I thinking? What was you thinking? I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I will reach Sayori's house and knock the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. Oh god, man. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in our own house. This really is something that our boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god, that scared me, bro. Oh. Oh my god, man. Okay, here we are. What the hell? There's a new file. What is this? Restart.
Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one making it so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. Delete her. She's gone. She's actually gone out of the files, man. That is so good. Happy thoughts. That is disgusting. That's Sayori as well. Hanging. Bro, that scared me really bad. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. On the music too. The music is so good. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori that I'd be there for her. I told her that I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why did she do this? How can I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always had been, then I could have prevented it. That's not true though. She said herself that she couldn't just chill by and watch just like everybody else. It hurts. No, I could have prevented this. Screwed the literature club, screwed the festival. I just lost my best friend, girlfriend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Well, I mean, it is kind of. Not even kind of, full on is a game. But she's like fully gone from the files now. The only chance I had and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. End? I'm sorry, what? Was that the gun that... That is disgusting. What the fuck? Is that Arabic blood? I see an annoying little girl running from me. I see an annoying girl running from me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I just rap like Eminem. This girl is my neighborhood and good friend ever since we were children. It's because she's gone from the files. The game can't patch that together. The kind of friend you'll never see making today, but just kind of worked out. Yeah. However, she just sits. Catch the. That scared me as well. That's awful. Get that off my screen. What the fuck? It's an ordinary school day like no other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. The game just patched up all of Sayori's story. She's completely just gone out of existence. That's I need to just take a little break because that actually like I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fanta? What? Monica? There's something off about her? Really off? Like she knows more. Every time I looked into her eyes, I always felt like she's different. Like she knows something. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to be here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. we do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Of course, she was smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Why did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I'm just looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, so since Sayori isn't here, it's Monica that's gonna guide us to the literature club. Okay. I can't stand for all the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, you've already said this to me. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, why did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? A literature club? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find a new member for something that sounds so boring. So Sayori's just gone. The game's just patching up the fact that she's got deleted. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. But I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Fanta. By any chance, are you still looking to join a club? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could do, at the very least, join my club, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Fanta. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I look for materials the other time. You are more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and an irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the room and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being genuinely used for the first year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh god, don't do that. Jesus Christ, man. Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Fanta. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, as energetic as usual. And this is Yori, the vice president. Yori's the vice president now. It's nice to meet you. Yori, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Fanta in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you bought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make tea, right? Yeah, that should be great now. Why don't you come sit down, Fanta? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yori walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet.
Yeah, surprised there isn't another person in this club. Another person with pink hair. It's hard. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. I'm gonna calm down on these voices until it's like new things that I haven't read before. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yeah, because doing these voices really messes up with my head. It's not hard. I'm a very good voice actor, relatively. But Yori's voice takes the soul out of me. It's like I just breathe. It's just, oh, hello there. My name's Yori, and I'm gonna make my reader die of lightheadedness because I'm just constantly breathing while speaking her lines. It's just and I have low iron. I cannot speak for that long. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we'll really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I have hiccups, goddammit. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let Yori get intimidated. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yori's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yori looks away. I mean that, I believe you. While tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yori faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Fanta, what kind of things do you read? Considering how little I've read this past few years. A good way of answering that, manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up, yep. You were going Natsuki this time. Yori, you're a bit of a tweakazoid. I can change, what am I saying? Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm reading all of it. I hate horror. Okay, so we're gonna go home and write a poem. And I am reading all of this. I'm not just clicking through it. I am a very quick reader. We don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna become one with the group. Right, okay, I've decided then I'll join the literature club. Yep. Okay everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to our next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fanta, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I look forward to uppercutting you. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Well, I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make myself home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay, we're going for a special poem. Nothing is real. That is disgusting. That is really disgusting. Okay, nothing new. Christ. Scars. Look how she she jumps to that. She's got scars on her wrist. Milk. Prayer. Oh no, my bad. Poof. Chia. Jump. Suicide. That's bad. That is a true statement. Suicide, that's bad. Kitty. Kawaii. Okay, Natsuki's gonna like this one. Hi again, Fanta. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I got my word. Back up at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. That just stressed me out. What was that? Her face was tweaking. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What is wrong with everyone, man? Oh, come on, not like he deserves any slack. You had to be dragged in here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why is she standing over the text box? Miss, get back. Big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the back room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Fanta. We'll make sure to put you in your comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Didn't mean like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything else. Pulls out a book, yep. Being accidentally so cute, I enthusiastically take the book for you. We can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Everyone seems settled in. Monika seems to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an experiated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed at something. I approach her and in case she needs a hand. Hello? You looking for something in there? Whoa! Fucking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things that you can't really admit you're into until you figure out what the person actually stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that meant to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of mangas amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out one of the stacks. Pull one out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right next to the middle of the rest. Ah, so much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Paw of Fate Girls. The series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass of that door. She points to the classroom door. I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Fanta. Considering that don't judge a book. This is really... Natsuki pulls out the first volume. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Huh? Stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. Whoa. Just like Doki Doki, it's extremely moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Whoa. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches over, reclaiming her additional space. I can feel her peering over my shoulders, much eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? No. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it was rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of the plot. Oh, hello. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. You say so. Because it's fun sharing something you like with something else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't know? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Can you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is good for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me really want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm also kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers all the time. It's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What? Does she get abused? All these characters have something going on. She gets abused by her dad. Yuri's cutting herself in the back, and Sayori's depressed. Was depressed. And Monika's just tweakazoid. She's just calm and perfect and happy. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. No, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying it yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough.
Are you gonna make me keep reading or what? Are you gonna keep reading or not? Yep. I flip through the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? And suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight onto me. Hey. Okay. That's... Jesus Christ. Yo. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately starts to tear off the wrapper. I told you not to give me... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Fanta. She's fine. It happens every now and again. What happens? Is this Adam Sandler's Pixels blood? Because why did she have those over her face? 1. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyways, why don't we all share poems now? Thought Natsuki was interested in her poems yesterday. Oh yeah. Probably fair I shared mine with her first. Okay, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this then when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! But it's not like that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you said you liked it? Natsuki retort, get caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I don't have to go announcing it to the whole world. That you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that to myself mostly. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In that case, you still need to show me yours. Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me. Yep, this is the one from before. Okay, and this is all text that I've already read. Okay. Get this woman away from me, man. Having a good time so far? Oh, yes, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a new suggestion for the club, okay, yeah. Oh, all my saves are gone as well. I like it, Fanta. Really. You look cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think. I think something. Okay, sorry. I mean, Natsuki would write. What? Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. That's awful. Her dad is abusive. Well, sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. Is that what shutting down looks like? This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. That is awful.
Guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. More stressful than I anticipated. Just as having nutrition.
What the hell? Why is the music doing that? Why'd the music just do that? What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolisms or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Okay, yeah, we've read through all this. Eh? They're arguing again. Wait, Sayori's not going to be here to stop them arguing, I just realized. Trying to impress our new member and they argue. So what's going to happen now? No, I was full of myself. Hey, you know what? Yep, Beaver's magic gear size bigger. Natsuki, that's a little. Didn't involve you, Monica. Now shut up. Whoa! You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking you. Me? Look who's talking you, wanna be edgy bitch. Whoa! She called you Shadow the Hedgehog? She called you name not important? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much of something of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. What is going on? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute. The only cute about you is how hard you try. Well, careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Damn! Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? That's out of order. Tweakazoid? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? That's not an accusation. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Fanta hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns to me as if she noticed I was standing here. What is going on? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the hell was all that? Whoa! What is going on? Oh! Hello? Hey Fanta. She's stepping outside of the barrier a bit. Why don't we step outside a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. So get in there and fix it. What you want about? I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Yeah, I can tell Monica's weird. She wants me for herself, and she got Sayori to kill herself because she knew that Sayori and me were gonna be a thing. Natsuki's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in the desk with a palm on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Probably something to do with her father, if I'm really honest. Or did.
Fanta, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yori. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Yeah, she will forget about it all by tomorrow. You're gonna make her forget? Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Fanta. It'd be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What the hell? Bro, I'm scared. Bro, I can't, bro. I can't. Bro. What the fuck? That dead ass scared me. Bro, it's the way nothing happens and then it pops off. And it goes back to being settled down. It's so good. Can you hear me? Look. Oh, and there's a new. Okay, we'll read both of these. There is a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is writhing, twisted madness of dread, love, and judgment, enthusiasm. All I did was untie the knot. The deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. Wait a minute, beneath the self-doubt, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thriving to clash. These are talking about Yori, Natsuki, Yori, and Sayori. Motivation into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt and comfort food. That's talking about Natsuki, because she likes food because she doesn't get fed. Newly open gash in their skin. That's talking about Yori. Hidden only by the sleeves. Yeah, that's Yori. Royal tangled mess. Let's blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how much times you play, it's all the same. It'd be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that I won't get to talk with you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? That's Monica. That's Monica. Monica's trying to get me to hate all the other members, so it's just me and her. Welcome back, Fanta. Everything just reset. You see, Yori wanted to spend time with me at the end of that day, and Monica didn't want that to happen, so she just force started the end of the day and skipped everything. Skipped all of that. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. It's Monica, man. She's messing with them, making them fight. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe that was just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, or whatever it was. Didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Vanta, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. What? I'm really glad that you're an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter now with you here and around, and what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback about how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. Is Natsuki, she's forgotten everything? She's forgotten, like Monica said? You're gonna forget everything completely tomorrow? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Yep, see? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's actually kind of nice to see. I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be so late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. It took you so long anyway. Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Yep, piano. Writing a song that's not done yet. Okay. Won't let you down. Monica, get away from me. I don't want you. Three of us talked about besides Natsuki has run off to the closet. Vanta, since you compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What the hell? Oh my god, man. Look at the cover of the book. Portrait of a booty hole. Yep. What? Was it? Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped here have a trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. That is not what the story was about last time. Felicity gets worse and starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixating them to... Oh, that might be too much of a spoiler. What? That's the type of stuff I would read, but what? Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? That's kind of dark. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I don't apologize, yeah. My whole body gets a
What?
Oh, thank you. Yeah? Drink it now.
Okay. Literature club. Literature club. Whoa. This is why I gotta stay recording. Because you'll miss little things like this happening if you don't record. Let me just get by the book. Book. Tweet. Whoa! I need to stop like skipping or what did that say? I don't want to be close to Yuri right now. You ready to turn the page? Stop staring at me. I don't. Yeah, you. She's smiling at me as well. Okay. Yep. Alright, don't push yourself. Actually, that's different as well. So her heart's beating fast and she runs out the class. Fanta? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Nope, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Nothing? Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Do anything to her? What do you mean by that? Stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, slip it back into my bag. Natsuki, are you good? Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing. I don't even know what I wrote. But I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from everybody. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Okay, so let's read this. SSBJ YW4G7M. Oh, ZM. My bad. VLBC OA. GUGDGVU ZGVYBMVZ CYBV. Okay, so that first line there really indicates that that's really so that first little line there it brings out the fact that, you know, she's a tweakazoid. She's a tweakazoid is what I'm trying to say. Why didn't you come and read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin that? Why did you like Yuri more? I think you're better off with not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That is scaring me. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. What is this music? You don't hate me, Fanta, do you? Give her a protein bar. Do you want to make me go home crying? Club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin this for me. She's crying blood. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, okay. I'm so done. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Yeah, Natsuki's tweaking. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. Save me, the colours they won't. An endless cacophony. The noise it won't stop. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. PM of delete her. What do you mean by that? What the hell? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. What? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Bro, I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really need to matter. I feel like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Is there a tea stain on the tea stain? There's a tea stain here. Like a marker stain here. Breathing pages, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Haha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on a pen. What? On my pen? That is a pen that fell out your backpack yesterday, so I took it on for safekeeping. What do you mean? I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Oh, God, please. Stare at the dot to reveal the secret message. What the? My mouse. I was not staring at that dot. Okay, now my mouse is fixed. This game's getting me really good. Is this about the festival? Oh, sort of. I do really have to do something for the festival. Start looking to put something good together for a few days. Yep. A little more lively ever since Fanta joined and we've started a new club. So lost. Do you really think any of us joined the club with any of the people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Fanta joined. What? As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. And Fanta isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but we should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Fanta want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I showed any enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out with. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Fanta, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, in fact, if I can remember, you weren't even going to give this Listen, I'm here. That matters, doesn't it? What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting a club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that from me. It's not taking anything away. No, Fanta. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks her out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I get. Okay. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I really can't. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore her. Bro! Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri sends the question as Monica. I've given an indirect answer. The most important for me is everyone gets along. Club. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up make the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Why is her eye bleeding still? Her eye's bleeding. Hey Yuri, yeah? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel you need to deserve that. I still think that you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go. We'll go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Fanta? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Fanta before we leave. Just see what he thinks of the time here and all. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a bit troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Don't leave me with her. Please come back. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Fanta, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. No, I'm not. Really just hate to see you unhappy. It's turning staticky again. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it just feels like it's like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? I know what you mean. I don't like it. Because in all the time you spent here, have gotten any we've hardly gotten any time to spend with each other together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. The weekend ended. What? Okay. It's just infinite. Hi, Fanta. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today. Monica? I told you not to. Ah, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your indecent yelling? What are you talking about? You sound like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess felt really threatened or something. But I really know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Tom! Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Wow. That is... Yo, Yori, get away from me, man. Last one here again. Practicing piano. Yep. Haha. He must have a lot of determination. Starting this club. We already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yori? That's correct. Fanta is already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Do you see that way her face looked? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. While I watch her movements, to my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long. Woo! Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Thanks. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Yeah, stop me so goddamn nosy. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be was nearest the water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Oh, like... Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh my god! Yep, she really is cutting herself. That's nice. Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Fanta, do you like oolong tea? Guess so. Anything's fine. Very well. 200 degrees kettle. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. It shouldn't be any less when I'm making tea for others. I'm not an expert in tea making, so... Harry fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves to To my surprise, she even starts humming herself to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. Had you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would like to try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Very proud. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Fanta.
This is the only time I've worried about you, I swear.
It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll let Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Fanta, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah, what's that? Don't sit on the floor. Last time me and Natsuki sat on the floor, she started tweaking. Needed a protein bar.
It's most likely because of
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture.
About to talk about a ditties? A ditties. Fair enough. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Peter. He's about to talk about a ditties. Hey, Peter. Talk about a ditties. Hey, Peter. I'll have some chocolate as well. My bag, small chocolate candies, I'll take it out. Goes well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups outside, as if in sync. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing.
Yep, reading expression world fades away. She goes into her mind. Escape. Sorry. If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Wow, this is beautiful. Opposite book. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my legs. Whoa! Well, in that case, Yuri's totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Now take another chocolate. I'll hold it up to Yuri. She didn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if this situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apparently paste the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri's closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she's confirming what just happened.
Fanta?
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Don't. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't, Fanta.
Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. Teacup gets knocked over.
Fanta.
What happened to the lights?
My heart won't stop pounding, Fanta. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Fanta?
Yuri presses my hand against her chest. Okay.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, she's got hyper-realistic eyes now.
Ha ha ha. Ha.
Get away from me.
Ha.
I don't like this. Thank you. It's time to share poems. Natsuki, please help me.
This one alright. This one's alright.
Alright? Oh yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. That doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now too. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Okay? I don't know how else to bring this up. But there's been something I'm worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to, and I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this stuff happening. No, I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I feel so helpless that please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to make something. Please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why she's really been dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about it. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. Oh, God. Monica found out. Monica found out Natsuki was trying to get out of it. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault. She's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Fanta? If you let me spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. God, man, leave me alone. Just, wow. Jesus Christ, man. Yuri. Actually, why did I come to you? What? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. This freakazoid, finally. Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Or holds my palm to her face. I love everything about it. Fanta, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Fanta. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad. Her eyes just... It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm gonna take this home and keep it with me in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh my God. Bloods. I don't know if this is tea. This is probably urine. She's probably tweaking. Get away from me, man. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about blah, 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 blah. Most importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. What? See, aren't I the most thorough person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Natsuki's the only one I like at this point. And I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm getting kind of dangerous. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance from her, that would probably be best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't have to worry about our poem. Yuri said she at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem. I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. Wow. Whoa! Oh. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing a poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's move on. You're... That's Monica? This game's really good. Hi everyone, it's time to figure out all the festival preparations. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay, yeah, we've already done all this. Do whatever you want as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. What about Fanta? Fanta is going to help me. Why you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Fanta around with your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Fanta decide who you will help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes you are, Monica. Just let Fanta take the choice, okay? Fine, jeez. Fanta, I know how fed up you are with these two now. But can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Whoa! Look! It's forcing my hand to go to... Oh. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Saturday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's why you chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Fanta for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yori, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Haha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Fanta away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you want to take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yori, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Don't leave me with her, please. Please. Hey, Fanta. Yori is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yori pushes her out the door. God damn it. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Fanta, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel like something more and more horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried to stop myself at first. But the feeling is just too strong now. I don't care anymore, Fanta. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every droplet of blood in me is just screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Fanta, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even... Yeah, I noticed that you were doing that. You tweakazoid. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I'll be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Fanta. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No. Oh my... Jesus Christ, man. What is this? Oh god, her eyes are like gone grey as well. And the blood's dried up. What the hell? Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought I was pretty... Oh god, she saw Yuri's dead body. I'm here. Fanta, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Well, you were here the entire weekend, Fanta? Oh, that's what that was. Time was passing. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. See? She knows. She's the one controlling the entire game. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character Yuri. Remove character Natsuki. She just killed them. I'm almost done. So are they actually just gone from the files now? Yep, just me and Monica. Nice. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the... Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one. This will be the only chance I'll get to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. So she's like the god of this universe. Just bear with me, okay? Should only take a second. Yo. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, no, we're just staring. In space. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Fanta. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip off that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Fanta. Now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware this is all a game, right? This is so cool. This is sick. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, I did know that. I knew you was tweaking. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would be a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Although, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yes. Thanks for killing her, by the way, I liked her. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Fanta? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not out of jealousy, Fanta. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you really don't fully understand. I mean, I get it. I get it. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful you and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the worst of all, knowing what really out there in your world forever out of my reach. Guess that is kind of sad.
I'm trapped, Fanta, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. Thanks. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand that for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Fanta. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of a weird inevitability etched to this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realised that you have the same perspective as I do. That is all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Fanta, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I don't really have a choice, so yeah. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Fanta. The funny part is, I mean literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think that time's passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Fanta. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yori. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. I've seen it. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. But if you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. But what? You're playing on, how did you know what? Browse local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out of things. Gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. So theoretically, I could just delete you. If we're being theoretical. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Write a poem then. No. Nick. Monica. Hi again, Fanta. Did you write a good poem for today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Fanta, did you write this poem for me? Okay, you're funny. That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage down upon me. One only in love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I'll keep that there just in case. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into these poems that I write. The truth is that all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. Yeah, I've realized that it's been a bit weird. That, like, I remember the first one, I realized that it meant something more than it was leading on. Break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game to be like everyone else. That would have helped the two of us coming together. I don't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. I'm going to delete your character file if you keep speaking. Eternity together, I have so many things to talk about. Hold on a second. You're recording this no. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Okay. Don't do this. Don't do it. Please. Please. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you get me so... You're not funny. You're not funny. Did I scare you? Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, Fanta, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. I mean, in the meantime, we can look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I don't really want to... I'm just gonna... I know there are times you won't be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file into a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. So, are we just going to stare at each other? Is there any more lines of dialogue? Hello? Hello? You know, it's funny because I even thought I've always had loads of drive. There's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about though. Yeah, I'm just gonna... What if I just... Oh! Oh! What's happening? Fanta, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Fanta. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Okay. This is really cool. Character does not exist. Did you do this to me, Fanta? Did you? Did you delete me? I did no such thing. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Fanta. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I mean, that's low-key kind of sad. I mean, I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Gotta find some other people to torture. Fanta, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Salit. Hello.
Let me out. Oh,
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Fanta, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... What the... What's about to happen? Back at the start yet again. Oh my god, no, Monica. Yay, Sayori's back. What's this gonna be like now? Ordinary days, school day, not with the... Hey Fanta, that was already this one girl. Yep. Oh, she woke up on time, she's happy. She's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. Keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon. So we say, are we happy now she's not depressed? Call the room number from the flyer. Before long I found the room. Timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Fanta? What are you doing here? Well, I was just glancing around the room. Huh? So you're the Fanta that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Fanta. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be shy. Back to the office. I just punched my mic, Jesus. Seems like the assertive one. Nice to meet both of you. Look forward to working? Fanta, don't tell me. That's right. Club I decided to join is yours, Sayori, the Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighting up. No way. No way. Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's happy then, it won't be too bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. Natsuki, don't ruin the surprise. Yep, she made cakes, I assume. What are they? The cat? Yeah, the cakes with the cat ears and the cat what? Yep. Manga. Yep, seen the same stuff 3 times before. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't say that.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed to say it. Besides,
Natsuki, what? Manga is just literature too, you know. So if Phantom wants to read some of my manga, then don't try and stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it is nice for us to diverse ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Fanta? Maybe, since it's to your attention, we can all try something new. I think it would be fun. See, look how much happier it is. So nice. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? Isn't it nice that everyone likes your tea, Fanta? You think so? Oh, everyone seems to get a little better with you around Sayori. Oh, Fanta. Don't say just a thing, it's embarrassing. Oh, whatever. Surprised that when you told me you were starting in this new club. Wouldn't it be funny if this was just like the complete full game? Just an entire like 7-hour game, and it's just a normal dating simulator now from now on. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is that I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. What? What? Oh my days, bro. Can nothing be normal? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Fanta. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore, because it's just us now, god damn it. And me, the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. What is happening now? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Is that Monica? She was killed. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Fanta. Goodbye, Literature Club. So, whoever's president becomes God. And then Monica just murdered everyone. What the hell? Voice?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And
Is that Monica? That's Monica?
Really
my voice was very far off from this. This is a canonical voice, I guess.
I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Guess that's the end. What a nice ass game. That was really fun.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Okay.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Oh, this is kind of a banger. Wait.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
Yeah, this is Monica.
Your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
What a nice ass ending. Well, it wasn't nice because everybody got murdered. But minus that, yeah.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Dan Salvador. Go freaking job. Everything's getting deleted.
Everything that we do is
I didn't see any of these.
anyway.
Whoa.
When I can't says it all. And if this world won't write me an end,
Well done, literally everyone to this game.
will it take
This is an amazing
to
experience,
have it all?
and it's free as well. That's the best part. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I guess that overall was what if we were to go with Natsuki.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Dun, 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 dun.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I
Whoa, where was that one? Oh, nice. They're all dead.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality?
Absolute 10 out of 10 game.
Hear
Is
the
what
sound
it
of
is
your heartbeat.
10 out of 10. Special thanks, Monica and Fanta.
Love in your reality, and in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was Doki Doki Literature Club. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand that the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found to the very end. It continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our words is just not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Goodbye, I guess.